Welcome to Husky Stadium, home of the Washington Huskies. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Stanford Cardinal, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Washington's offense comes onto the field first today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the tight end. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. So the Stanford Cardinal offense comes out, and they'll have it for the first time today. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot, not just in pack.
There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted to stop the threat.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Slips away. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Williams will pass. It's complete to the right. Moving past the 25. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Oh, they're after him. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Bringing the heat. Quickly out to the tight end. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. So the defense will accept the penalty and back up this offense. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Irvin. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The play action fake. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Stanford lines up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Williams looking for a man. He's got him. Just keeps moving. He's running free down the middle. He's at the 30. Inside the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up 7-2. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. South Carolina somehow, some way, found a way there in Columbia and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Brown will throw it. Makes the catch. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Ford. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That last completion sets him up on second down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. A strike downfield. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Sticks it in his belly. Turning it on. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Wants to fire on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Took a shot as he threw.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
And it's right down the boulevard. That slices the lead to 2.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls it and fires to the left. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Williams will pass. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Moves away as he feels pressure. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. The Cardinal come to the line, needing a few inches to move the sticks. Wants to throw on third down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And here comes the punt team. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped ends of the field, and we're ready to go in the second. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Evans. There he goes! Just like that, a huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Didn't take them long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Brown wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Oh, he's got some space. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on 3rd down? Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Trying play action. Here's the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is in the air. Takes it on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll run it from the gun. Ran through the contact. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He'll try to do it himself. He got enough for the first down before sliding, but there is a marker on the field. It might be coming back. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Takes the handoff. It's Coleman. Shakes off the defender. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Williams looking for a man. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Punt is on its way. Wants to return it. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Finds his man. It's Irvin.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Blackburn. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the right. He makes the catch. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Grabbed behind the line, it's Irvin. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. Brown will throw it. Gets it out fast. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Just keeps slinging it. The screen, he can go. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This whole place is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it's no good. He missed it. Opportunity to crawl within a touchdown, but the missed field goal leaves us with a 9-point game.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Off-play action on first down. And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gives it on the option. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And the pass is incomplete here on 3rd down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines. He stands on the result of the play. Washington sends out the punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. This offense has it with really good field position. Here's the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's got it again. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. The official says no good. After the missed field goal, it is still a 9-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Williams will pass. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running to Green. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Williams. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Goes to the option. Now the pitch. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll try the run. Oh, he did it again! And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Holding.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Williams looking for a man. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Splits the uprights. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum. Not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Right back to the well. Nice move to keep running. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to pass on second down. Turns it loose. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum. There he goes. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Stanford fresh off that big run, going back to work. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense down. Instead, they'll replay it. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third? Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Never a doubt. The lead is now back down to 9.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50+, and he did it with ease.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Coleman. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Brings up second down.
Williams will pass. The throw to the outside is complete. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play.
Hold on.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Coleman. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Irvin. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. Here's the snap. Itching to fire downfield. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He lets one fly deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The offensive line coach will be pulling his hair out. His head coach is okay right now because they're winning the game, but from an O-line standpoint, they've been atrocious in pass pro.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Washington sends out the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And they not only knocked him down behind the line, they also put him back under the century mark for the day. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Turning it on! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Brown wants to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got him downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Hold, offense.
His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rides the back and leaves it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Williams looking for a man. Throws to the wideout. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. He uncorks one deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. To the air on second down. Pocket breaking down.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively, you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling.
Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab, it's up. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The give to the back. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold, offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. And here comes the offense on second down. Williams will pass. The short hands, it's Evans. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold, offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. Gonna swing it on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught, it's Williams. pulled down for the tackle. Third down coming up after the completion. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on second down. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Washington comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Huskies! Excellent pass by the back on the option. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come back. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Utah. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Brown will throw it. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. Can you even imagine trying to operate in the midst of this purple rain on third down? Pressure coming. On the move, he fires. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Stanford lines up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Here's the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
That's caught. It's Boston. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold.
This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Evans. And they'll knock him down. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. his feet at the 45. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say it's out of bounds, an incomplete pass. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Fires one high and deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. Washington sends out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Pulls and fires complete. Oh, he's got some space. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Gonna run it. It's Ford. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Brown wants to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. They bring the punter onto the field now. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. There he goes. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Looking for a productive play on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Kept it on the ground last time. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Fights off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. 3rd down coming. Got a man. It's Farrell. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield. They couldn't hook up. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Grab near the marker, it's Moore. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Hard running there. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Williams looking for a man. It's on target and complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Wants to throw on first down. Quick completion on the out. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Brown will throw it. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Spits it out to the back. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.